Hello, collective. I hope all of you are doing well. I thought we'd pull some cards and get some messages of clarity for those who like it. I apologize. Obviously, the sun is in my face. I was guided to use my selenite wine to kind of cleanse some energy. You don't have to accept it. It's okay. It's not for you. It's from my phone. And for the message, as we know, we've been having some challenges. Alrighty. Let's get some messages of clarity. For those who would like it, thank you to my high vibrating ancestors, spirit guides, divine beings, source of light energy. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Mother Gaia. Let's get some messages for the collective today. Okay. Oh, why does this keep coming up? Forgive to free yourself, not others. To let go of resentment, hold on, excuse me. Holding on only weighs your wings down. Ooh, I like how they put that. It's interesting. It's like I don't know if she's pulling the people off that are dangling from the trees, or if she's putting them up there. Because she has a candle holder, has 3 candles on it. It's almost looks like a half of a scale is being tipped. There's a guy in the basket. Look at this. I just have to look at this. There's a guy right here in the basket. She's pulling this guy, and there's other guys hanging in the tree. So is she, yeah, she's pulling them down. Like she's going through all of the people and or situations that have done her dirty, that she has resentment towards. And they've been hanging on this tree. So this is something long-term, something that has grown with you. Old pains, old hurts. And I have a different take on forgiving, so you can take what resonates and leave the rest. Some people are at a place where they can't forgive their abusers. And I will never tell anybody what their healing should look like, how to do it, or if you should forgive people. I always go back to, as this card says, and this is a new deck, so I've been getting this message in other decks, that it's not necessarily, take what resonates, about the forgiveness piece. It's the resentment that you hold towards these people, places, or situations that you have been in. That is what's kind of clipping your wings. You don't necessarily have to forgive them, even if the forgiveness is for you, because it's weighing your wings down. But it's the resentment you're having towards these people that harmed you. Again, I'm not going to tell you to forgive your abuser. I'm just not. I'm not going to tell you what to do with their life. But possibly look at the resentments you're holding. Resentments you're holding towards your parents, people in the community, your exes. There's a lot of resentment there, and that's what's kind of weighing you down. How are you able to find a place of peace where you're able to deal with the resentment if you're not willing to forgive? So if you're not willing to forgive, that's your business. However, how are you able to deal with the resentment that you're having with these individuals or these situations that are still weighing you down? That's the biggest key. And I just saw my key cards, so I'm just getting a little warm here. You might hear outside noises. It's still pretty early here on the Ave. Alrighty, so let's so I'm seeing some type of breakthrough that may be coming that's going to require you to have your wings fully extended and dried. You know, when a cicada, since I love my cicadas, or a butterfly, when they first come out of the cocoon or their shell, their wings are kind of wet. And so they're kind of like drying them off. So you may be in this phase right now. We're getting ready to emerge. And it's important. You're still going to emerge regardless. But the resentment that you're holding is what's going to weigh your wings down and make your flight, make your breakthrough a little bit more challenging. So what's this breakthrough? Sunflowers may be a huge significance for you. So it's important for you to trust this process. What is this breakthrough, though, Spirit? What's the breakthrough? Be patient with the breakthrough. Breaking through your shell. Breaking through the soil if your seed is sprouting. I just heard. Speaking your dreams out loud is what's important here. But what's the prevention here? What is the... I'm not getting the message. Because you're going to run into some energies. When this breakthrough occurs, you're going to be running into or be in similar situations that requires you to have been healed from them. And I've said this before, so the message must be needed to be given again in a different format, a different way, a different medium. That's what I just heard. So what's going to happen is that your wings are spreading. They're way down by having these resentments still. And why it's important for you to deal with the resentment or to learn how to forgive these people or these situations is because this breakthrough that is coming about in your life, you're going to be in other situations or start meeting and engaging, all kinds of different energies that may bring up, I don't like the word trigger. I don't know why all of a sudden the word triggers, I don't like to use it anymore. But for the sake of the reading, may trigger or bring up emotions or unresolved trauma or the resentments, bringing up the resentment you have for someone completely different, a situation completely different. And because you haven't dealt with the resentments, you may inadvertently, unconsciously, then treat this person or engage in this situation under a false pretense because past situations weren't healed. You didn't deal with the resentment. Or you didn't forgive it. Whatever this is for you. I have what is this? Oh, number 11. I looked at the bottom of my Dark Universe deck. Desire. Realizing new pathways of becoming. Right. Spirit is encouraging you to open your eyes to new pathways of dealing with this resentment or dealing with this trauma or dealing with not forgiving somebody. Because, number 28, conflict. Know what you dislike, focus on your likes, right? So these are people or situations you had conflict with in the past. You may not have gotten any closure with it, but what Spirit is saying, regardless of where you're at, it's important to realize that you're having this huge breakthrough and that you need to trust the process and recognizing if something comes up where you're going through this breakthrough and let's say someone's rubbing you the wrong way. Now you have to use your discernment. Some of it just may be the energy, right? Like our energy doesn't lie. You may feel like, like something's not right about this person, right? That's something separate. So you have to use your discernment. And when you know, you know. Realizing when you get into different connections or you have to be around different types of energies, because this breakthrough's big. This breakthrough isn't just something you get in a new job. Like this is viral. This is something big, right? So that means you have to play with other people in the sandbox, if you will, for certain situations. Recognizing if you're feeling kind of ick about someone, before you totally denounce the person or the connection or what offers they're bringing to you, ask yourself, does this person or the situation remind me of something in the past where I was hurt? Does it remind me of a situation or a person that I haven't forgiven yet, that I still hold resentments in? It's about doing the internal work. And the answer may be no. They just have fucked up energy, right? But it's using discernment. Is this energy not aligning? Or does their energy remind you of a previous energy? Totally two different separate people that are related to each other that is bringing up this resentment or someone or the situation that you haven't forgiven yet. So that is the message. I hope you're healthy and happy and full of joy. May you love and be loved. Heal. Don't harm. Have an amazing rest of the day.